all the suspense. You never know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but generally it means there's been a delivery.
Hi. Happy birthday.
Yeah, that's so nice. Thank you, baby.
That's alright, my darling.
Oh, they're beautiful.
A dozen red roses for my love.
I knew it was going to be a good delivery. I just realised that this is probably the most unflattering angle that I could film myself at. Apparently I should hold it here. But that's epic because I have to extend my arms above my head and it's very early. And it's my birthday, I should be lying in bed. I am lying in bed, I should be. Anyway.
Good morning. Well, it's not really morning anymore. It's kind of morning. Look at this light, it's morning. It's definitely morning. So today is the big day. My wife's officially 30 years old.
Yay! Mommy's 30. So excited.
Later on, I have arranged a little surprise for her, which she's either gonna love or... Hello, don't eat. Please don't me to eat my straws. She always does this. And then later on we have a surprise where I've arranged to get our hair and makeup done. Which she's either going to really like or really dislike. I guess everyone's on a scale, right? Of femininity to masculinity, although I don't know if masculinity is even the right term. So some days she's a massive tomboy. She doesn't want anything to do with girly stuff, but she always hates the process. She hates having her hair blow dried, but she quite likes having a blow dry. So I think she'll very much like the outcome. I don't know whether she'll love having her hair and makeup done. But I thought, whilst we're here, I'm putting together my little bag for this evening. I thought I would show it to you. This is my little clutch bag. It is adorable. It's velvet. I'm not sure whether you can tell, but it's a sort of silvery grey. It's beautiful. It's actually gunmetal, I would say. Gunmetal is the colour of our car. I call it dark silver, but no, Claudia likes to correct me. It's gunmetal. So I've had this bag for a number of years. It's a good tried and tested one. Generally, I do prefer a bag with a strap or a handle, so you're not going anywhere. But tonight we're going to a pub, sort of. It's a pubby restaurant, I think, with friends, and we've got a little area so I can just put it down and not worry about it. And then afterwards we're going on to a bar, but there are quite a few of us, so I feel quite safe in having a bag that doesn't have a strap. It will be okay. I will hold on to it, or I will put it down on a table surrounded by our friends. So. And I will show you what's in my bag for this evening. Number one, phone. It's actually quite difficult. Upside down phone. Next thing, oh, this is pretty obvious again. Tiny little purse with cash in. Cash is important. I don't like taking my bank card out with me because you could lose your bank card. If you lose some cash, it's sad, but it's not the end of the world. Oh, this one again is quite obvious. My pills. You see it. I've obviously already taken this morning's pills. I'm going to take these before we go out, but you know, they're there now, so I packed my bag early. And then there are these ones right here, which are the ones I will be taking whilst we're out. And yeah, look, there's an adorable little sticker there. My little baby cousin stuck that on. Oh, she's not even a baby. She's like 11 now. That's really sad. Alright, and moving on, more drugs. There's just some paracetamol tablets. Absolutely vital. I tend to take paracetamol and ibuprofen out with me because they hit different pains. It depends on where my pain is coming from. I try to take as few painkillers as I can in a day because I already take painkillers as part of my daily medication, my daily prescription. So the extra painkillers I only take when I really have to. Generally, every day is incredibly painful, but some days are more painful, and then I just bring it back down to incredibly painful. That's my baseline. Oh, this is vital. This is absolutely vital. Squeezy squash. As someone who cannot have alcohol or sugar, your range of drinks at the bar are incredibly limited. It's basically just Diet Coke and water, but also like soda water. So I guess it's 3 things, okay. And it can get a bit dull. So to jazz it up, I take my squeezy squash with me. It's brilliant, it's sugar-free. They have it in all different types of flavours, different brands do them. There's some supermarkets do their own. Personally though, I'm a big fan of the Robinsons apple and blackcurrant. I only get squeezy squash, but it's on offer too. And then I stock up. Always buy things on offer. I'm gonna move on to some more fun elements here. A comb! Why is this fun? It is, trust me, okay? When your hair starts looking a little bit flat, maybe later on in the evening, you've got the comb here. Nice bit of back combing going on, or your ends are looking a little raggedy, give them a little brush, delightful. I hate when someone whips out their phone and you're like, no, I'm not ready, I'm not ready. That's totally not true. I am not that girl. I will stick my face in any photo, regardless. And it has a pointy end, which you could use as a weapon. And no one's going to take it away from you at the club door because it's a comb. Next up in the makeup department, here we go. This is white eyeliner. That might seem like a strange thing to take on your evening, but I actually think it's vital because as the evening goes on, you're going to be looking a little tired, a little red in the eyes. So your white liner is going to really help your eyes pop. I like to just apply it a bit. It makes you look awake and like you know what's going on when you don't because you have chronic fatigue and you're actually falling asleep in the corner. But in photos, it looks like you are 100% part of the party. And then we have, of course, is the upside down. No, excellent. The beautiful Maybelline Superstay 24 Hour. This is the cherry pie. It's number 542, in case it has a different name in your country, because I know some of the names differ. But yeah, cherry pie. No worries, it's not going anywhere. It's not going to fade, it's not going to give you that weird effect where you only have lipstick left everywhere but your lips. If you keep topping it up with the special little balm that it comes with, it will stay shiny. But if you just put that on once and then kind of blot it a bit and wait, it gets quite a nice matte look. So whichever you're a fan of there, glossy or matte. I quite like it to look glossy. You can also kiss someone wearing this. You can kiss someone who is also wearing this. And it goes nowhere. What else have we got? Oh, hearing aid batteries. Clearly vital. Don't really need to tell you much about them. Just you should always have them. A silk scarf. And also look how that matches beautifully. So a silk scarf is a vital, vital thing that you should always have. I got that from my mother and from my grandmother because you never know when you're going to need a silk scarf. It could get a bit chilly and then you just wrap it around your neck and oh, toasty warm suddenly because the vicious wind can't get through it. It could be raining and if you've seen my scarf video, you will know what to do. How to protect your vintage hair in the rain. Also, my grandmother always kept this, my nana. She was from Boston, in America. Boston. Where they say park. Car. I'm so sorry that I'm massacring that for you. But yes, she was fabulous. But she kept one of these at all times, even when she was in the middle of the Second World War. She was a nurse. She always kept a silk scarf handy because you never knew when someone might come to tea and you might need to use it as a tablecloth. Give some instant refinement to your tent. Now, if you're wondering, it's genetic. My ID, obviously, so I can get into places. That's my face. So yeah, I think I was 16, been dragged into a photo booth by my mother. At least it's a good ID that I don't worry I'm going to lose because it's so incredibly freaking out of date. Other things, this is my, I know it says disabled person's rail card, but it also has my disabled bus pass in, and that's vital because, you know, we need to get home, and it's very important for a disabled person's safety that they can immediately get home. Not only because we are more vulnerable and more at risk of being victims of crime, but also because we have medical conditions that can change at any moment. And you may need to get home to get a certain medication. You may need to get home because you're about to crash and pass out. Definitely need to get home then. Or, you know, you've had enough. If you're overstimulated. A hair bubble for later on in the evening when you want to put your hair up and dance the night away without worrying about looking pretty or anything. Pins. You never know when you need some hairpins. Not only for your own head, but for someone else's head to hold clothes together. Done that before. One final thing. Aha! This is my little handy box that matches this. Look at that. So this little lipstick case has a very handy mirror in it, yeah. I do not keep lipstick in it, however. I keep eyelash glue and tweezers. Tweezers because they double up. Not only can you put your eyelashes back on, you never know when you might need tweezers. Something might get stuck in someone, you need to pull it out. I once went to a party, house party in Bristol, that got gate crashed quite badly, and someone broke a glass window into this girl's face. So she had glass in her face and her hands because she put her hands up to protect herself, and everyone else was just like disgustingly drunk at this party. Everyone was off their face. So obviously I was the only person who could provide medical support. It's like, well, I have tweezers. So I pulled bits of glass out of her face with my tweezers. And now I always carry them. So there you go, that is what's in my bag on a night out. Oh yeah. What do you keep in yours? What have I missed? Have I missed anything? Alright, let's go. I gotta put clothes on actually. Can't just go out. I'm not just gonna go out and for a WALK in my delightful nightwear. So we finished, we tidied the house, we decorated the house. Look, there's a Christmas tree. Oh, and who is this behind me? Hello. Hello. This is Shanice, and she's doing my hair. It's very exciting. I never get anyone else to do my hair, so this is quite a little treat. It's supposed to be a treat for Claude, but I'm going first. And Claude, have you decided what you're going for?
Whoops.
What is she doing? What is she doing? Where are you? What happened?
Oh, I'm just trying to tidy. I'm going for... Which one was I going for? Oh, I'm going to go for like a kind of combination of Rockstar, sort of loose, tussly look, and the signature with more kind of defined curls.
Yeah.
How are you going for a combination?
I don't know. Just I'm going to do like half and half. Like half, this side is my wild side, this side is my like... My dad can sit on this side tonight. And I...
really morning though, is it? It's 1:30 in the afternoon. Yeah, I might be wearing makeup, but I'm actually just gonna lie here all day. It was my plan. I'm gonna edit the video from yesterday, that is today's video. Get my energy back. Doze. It was really, really fun last night, but I am exhausted now. So everyone's gone out, and I am wearing clothes. It's very impressive. I'm actually going to edit this video now in clothing, which is quite good, quite something. But look, check out my little, this is my little outfit of the day. We've got my vintage Christmas jumper, which I think you'll agree is pretty marvellous. Some more little doggies with the bells. Down here we've got a little wreath, more bells. And the skirt is absolutely amazing. This is by the seamstress of Bloomsbury. So I'm going to show you my skirt properly. Who is on Etsy, and she makes some of the most amazing tops, and she also makes really good skirts. And on my feet I have slippers. Yeah, because I'm not going anywhere today, okay? Slippers. I don't know what my hair is doing. This is terrible. This is not good. Oh dear.